All right.
Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Hi.
Hi. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of
Be
Be Uplifted.
I had to switch my hands.
I was waiting for your sound effect.
That's the sound effect. That's the DJ drop. I had to switch my hands.
The DJ drop, you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, I'm gonna press a button one day. It's gonna say I had to switch my hands.
I'm so dead. That'd be funny.
Oh, I do have your sound effect now.
Oh, you know what? If that shit blows up, I need to make money off of that damn thing, man.
Which one? Moist? No?
No, not that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that one. Yeah. Because doesn't Crispy have it too?
I don't know if I know that Pacers has it.
Fucking
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, man. Hey, let me get that for our next K-pop day at
Got
the
you.
fair. Meow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not about, oh, yeah, cool, you're rich.
Oh.
I want a Johnny
my
Bravo
voice for
one.
things?
He was like, oh yeah, mama.
Just talk,
Oh, mama.
just talk into my phone and then we'll just AI you.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do that. We can use my voice, sure. For you, I would.
Oh, yeah, cool, you're rich.
Speaking of using your voice, what are we using your voice for today?
Yeah.
The topic of the this episode
This?
is
The next episode?
of this episode.
Oh, this
She
episode.
tried to say next and this at the same time.
Ness. That's Gen Z for you.
Yep.
No, oh my god. Okay, real quick
Aren't
before
you-
we got
aren't
into
you
that.
Gen Z?
No.
What?
Wait.
Yeah, you're not a millennial.
Yeah,
are
I
you?
am Gen Z. Yeah.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah.
But okay, so I hung out with some millennials recently. Oh my god.
Since you're Gen Z, I have to ask a very serious question.
What?
And I don't think only Gen Z can answer this. What is a woman?
I am not gonna answer that on fucking recording right now. We're about to get canceled so fucking quick.
How do you get canceled for that?
answering a question.
Yeah.
But see, that's a Gen Z mentality.
Yeah.
Be scared to get canceled at any time when you want to express yourself.
You have a vagina?
No.
Okay, then you're not a woman.
Okay. There. I mean,
Is that easy?
yeah.
Okay.
It's that easy to me.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Wait, a non-surgically reconstructed.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Okay,
what,
so
what-
today's
what-
talk. Okay, what I was trying to say.
speaking of women,
So what I was trying to say was, I was hanging out with some.
friends.
You know, I'm looking at your
Whatever.
feet and I get it.
Why?
And I can see how that can be a category.
Oh,
They're kind of nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
that's the $1 million.
Wait. People can't see that for free.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, you saw it for free.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so I was hanging out with, what did we say? Those
Your
millennials? No.
With friends.
Oof, yeah. And their conversations was blowing, like my head was gonna
Like Gen
fucking.
Z? What do you say?
No, the
The
millennials.
millennials.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't.
Like, what was the topics?
No, they were just having like it wasn't even a topic. They were just how they answer their responses. I guess it was like per. I'm like, what?
Her?
Yeah. After each, or like period, per.
Okay, wait. So then I'm not a millennial then?
You technically are.
I technically am, but I would obviously not use those words.
Yeah, but you know, women go, man, I did that shit. Period.
Yeah.
I don't even do that.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I don't even like when I was going to say a girl, but let's be honest, mostly it's the girls that say, I can't even.
Okay, I've done that. I say that.
So
So
what-
why
what-
why do you insist on making incomplete sentences? You can't even what?
Like what? Like for real?
For real.
That's a Gen Z too, right? Isn't it? For real?
Yeah.
That's not about it.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so I guess the way that this person was saying their sentence, like per, period king, you're perf queen or something
Oh
like
no,
that.
that's a Gen Z thing. That's not a millennial
Yeah, that's
thing.
a Gen Z thing.
That's 100% Gen Z thing.
Perf,
Yeah.
per.
Yeah, my daughter says that stuff, and I'm like, she'll like text me, and she's like, I need money, and I'll send her money, and she's like, thank you, King.
Oh God. Okay.
You're
well,
the
I can't.
You're
do
the
that.
best for real, but not for real. It's like FR.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what's
I can't do
millennial is
Oh my God.
guys that are not from the Bay that say hella.
I say hella.
Yeah, that's a millennial thing.
I'm from the Bay, dog. Hella.
Okay.
San Diego has a bay.
I'm from Mission Bay.
Yeah. Mission Bay Area.
Yeah. Like we have
619ers.
Yeah.
What?
Vince is like, we got an Embarcadero too,
Yeah.
son.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So the topic of today is
Oh,
We're
that
not
wasn't
in the
the
topic yet.
no.
Wow. Okay.
The topic of today is making friends as an adult.
Oh, for real, for real.
For real. For
About
real.
it.
I am not about it.
You yeet that?
Yeah.
I got the Riz.
Oh, yeah. Skibidi,
Skibbity.
Skibbity deepy deep, skibbity deepy doo.
That's how I
I love you.
Literally, that's
Yeah,
what
no,
I
that's
say.
it. Nah, Gen Z.
Okay.
What is the one after Gen Z? I know
Alpha. Alpha then beta.
I don't understand.
Whatever.
No, I don't get it.
Okay.
That
but
doesn't
yes.
have the fleek.
For real.
How do you make friends as a?
Yeah. I feel like it's hard for me to make friends as an adult.
Oh, it's
It-
so easy. I made 2 friends today at the gym.
Okay. Well,
Okay, it's easy in that sense, but it's really hard to maintain it.
yes.
Like it's I can meet people, but I'm still like very like iffy about inviting them places where I like that's like my sanctuary.
Yes.
You know
I
what
agree.
I'm saying? It's like I'll meet somebody, right? Like I met a few of the other DJs, let's say at the K-pop day,
Yeah.
K-pop fest, but I wouldn't invite them to Fusion on a Friday.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't initially do that. I would have to really get to know them before I go, hey, go hang out with
Okay.
me in my personal space.
Right. Yeah.
So let me reiterate this. It's very easy for me to make acquaintances.
Yes.
yes.
So that's super easy. Transitioning to being friends, I think that it's hard for me just because I like to keep to myself. So it's not so much as it's hard for me to make friends. It's hard for me to open up to wanting a friendship or having like, you know, like a just a meetup or something, because I just don't want to do stuff.
Do you find
Right.
it annoying?
When they
in a-
wanna
it-
do
it-
stuff?
No. Do you find it annoying in a sense that you now have to include that person?
yes.
Right? It's I don't mean like annoying in a bad way, but almost like
It's an obligation
like-
as opposed to like
yeah.
a courtesy.
Like
yeah.
a genuine connection to
Yeah.
hang out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. No, I feel the exact same way because I've recently met some people and, you know, we do hang out because we go to like, we do something together where we met, you know? But when I hung out with them outside of that space, I'm like, I don't know what to talk about with you guys. Like, I don't have that connection to be like, oh yeah, I want to invite you over to my house and come and kick it or something like that.
I
you
think
know?
that, so like I did make an acquaintance today, right?
Okay.
I was working out. I was wearing my Mikey's Meal shirt. And he was all like, hey, you know Mikey? And I was like, yeah, I'm wearing the shirt. Right?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, I go way back with him and I've known him for a long time. And then we started just talking, you know, just like I was working out by myself. He was working out with his buddy and his buddy knew me, or he knew of Mikey too. So we had that commonality. And then after a while, like we just met. I had nothing to talk to him about. So I asked him, I was like, are you guys from this area? And then they said, oh no, I live up here and everything. And then from that, I found like a commonality where I was like, oh, if you guys are visiting, you guys should try this or whatever. And then at a certain point, he said, well, I moved up there because I'm doing this now. And I was like, oh, well, I have my own business. So now that I know that you're in marketing, maybe we could get together and talk about certain things.
Because you like fished for it, right?
Well, I mean, I wasn't really fishing for it. Like if the conversation was just dead, I would have been like, all right, cool. Well, I'm just going to do a different workout and, you know, like we're acquaintances now.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I did find something that I was genuinely interested in and that they specialize in. I think that the transition from going from an acquaintance to to friendship is a commonality, and because I was able to find that, now I have something to talk to them about. Now it might be business related, but doesn't have to be all business. So it was just the fact that there was something that was relatable that I was able to find with them, and I don't find that you really have to force that.
Yeah.
Yes and no.
I mean, I was pretty much the same way when I was younger, though.
I guess it's just because, like, I feel like as we get older, it's harder. Like, you know, when you're little, you're like, oh, you want to be my friend? Yeah, I want to be your friend, you know? And it's easier versus now it's like, you can't just go up to this person and be like, you want to be my friend?
Well, no, at school, I mean, you're at school, though.
I did
like,
that.
when you generally do that.
Well, okay. So the conversation was, so we were talking about that, and then he was talking about like his business, and I was like, oh, you're like successful. I'm just goofing off, and he's all like, well, why don't you want to advertise this and whatever? I was like, because I'm easily impressionable, in the sense that right now there's content creators, and then I'm a content creator. I'm very content with the way that I am. But if I start getting business, if I start getting clients, if I start getting like another source of income from this, I might elevate my lifestyle, where I might wear shirts that have a brand on it, you know, and then I have to upkeep that. And then from that conversation, I was talking about like, right now I'm really comfortable with the fact that I have a paid off car, but if I start getting more money, I might get a Tesla. And then he was like, well, if you want to know anything about Teslas, talk to me. I've had, this is my third one. I was like, oh, really? And then we started talking about that. And then he was all like, well, I gotta get my water bottle of the car. Do you want to go see it? I was like, sure. And then his friend was like, dude, we're in the middle of my set. And I was like, hey, I didn't know I was going to meet my best friend today, okay? Mind your business. And then, like, we were friends. We exchanged numbers. Like, yeah. So, yeah, it's... But I say that a lot to people. I'm like, hey, I didn't know I was going to meet my best friend today, even though I couldn't even remember his name until he put his name into my phone.
All right. I don't know. I just... Like, you know who's really good at making friends? Intern number 2. It's almost like...
It's her aura, I feel like, too.
And she just keeps yapping, and I'm like, no, and I'm like, I thought I talked, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I was like, I thought I was the extrovert in this. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, around you, I'm really like more of an introvert.
Yeah, but if you think about like back then and comparing it to now, there's a couple of things that are different between how we are now and how we were back then. One of the things is just the childhood curiosity. And that's why I thought, you know, like just being joking around and calling out his homeboy, and was like, hey, I didn't know I was gonna meet my best friend today. Yeah. You know, that was childish, you know, not in the sense that it was like offensive or anything, but it was like, it's something that like a kid would think, like, you know. So I'm blessed with the fact that I'm constantly immature because I only have a 3rd grade reading level. So it's easy for me to make friends if I feel like it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can see that because also you, like, people can just talk about something and you can say at work, you're like, oh yeah. And then you like have this whole thing of like being able to talk about something. And I think that's really unique and great because I just can't do that.
But it's really more on my curiosity, and you know, it's my willingness to explore, versus I know that there's a lot of people my age and even a little bit younger that get into their comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I like pushing boundaries. Don't get me wrong, I also like my comfort zone, but there are different avenues where I don't mind exploring and making a fool of myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's great for
I don't
you.
know. I mean,
Is it hard? Do you feel like it's hard for you?
I don't think it's hard meeting people. I just don't let them in.
I think that's me too.
I just don't let them in a lot, because a lot of times I want people to know me as opposed to how we met kind of thing. It's like, I'll give you an example. Like we went to the YouTuber meetup, the ones we normally go to.
Yeah.
And intern number 2 was like, she met this group, this couple, and they had a good time. And next thing you know, we were doing the bridge run, the Coronado Bridge run. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, yeah, we're meeting blah, 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 blah over there because we're going to do this together. And I didn't fucking remember their names. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you've been texting them? She's like, yeah, I message them all the time. We've been planning this out. And I'm like, I just don't do that. I just don't like meet somebody and then immediately invite them. It's not the same as like in school where like, you know, you met each other every day.
Yeah.
So there was basketball at recess.
Right.
Yeah.
Or there was
like a routine.
Or we didn't do any, we had no jobs. We didn't do really anything. So it was always at the playground.
Right.
Well, yeah, but in those particular situations, whether you're at your job or whether you're still in school and you're going to class and stuff, that's forced proximity. So you're gonna have that comfort.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any issues with like not remembering somebody's name and then like being ashamed of mentioning that? Because I've noticed that there's a lot of people that are they hide from the fact that they don't remember somebody's name.
No, I tell people, hey, what was your name again, man? Sorry. I'm like, oh yeah. I just that day was just a blur. There's so many things going on. Because normally that's how you meet somebody, right? That you forget their names. Because the YouTuber meetup and it's like, what was your name again? It's just you know. Sometimes I'll go look through the pictures, see if they're tagged.
Right.
You know, that's a good way. But yeah, I'll readily admit it, and it's like, why would I have to like hide that?
Be
like,
ashamed, yeah.
Hey,
I'm the same way too. I'd be like, I'm so sorry. What was your name again? I didn't catch it the first time, or like I have a bad memory or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I do the same.
Do you ever try to just be like, hey, can you periodically tell me your name 4 more times throughout the day so I remember it?
Yeah. No, there was that thing where the guy was like, if you introduce yourself, you like, oh, the guy's like, my name's Mike. I'll go, hi, Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Or you could be like, who was that Britney something where she was the Playboy bunny, house bunny, when she meets somebody?
Oh, where she does that deep voice?
Yeah.
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 That's funny. Yeah.
That's how I remember you. But yeah, I mean, it just nowadays I'm just back in the day like, hey man, oh you skate, let's go skate tomorrow. You know, oh you play basketball, hey meet us at the park.
Right.
Now it's like
Well, so yesterday also I met another friend and he's I met him through a mutual friend and he just introduced me and we didn't have a lot in common, but then I found out that he DJs. So I was like, dude, if you live in San Diego, because I know that you're busy, you mentioned about how much you travel. And he was like, oh yeah, I would love to DJ. Now I understand that he DJs house music and stuff, but I told him, I was like, the only reason that I don't DJ house music is because I don't understand it. I know how to blend a beat, but I don't know the song structure. Like you give me a hip hop R&B song, I could have never heard it before and I'll be able to blend or do it because I understand song structure of how a chorus and a verse and everything works. Right. But with house, there's the build up, there's the drop, there's, you know, and they all come at different times. So, a lot of them are very similar, but my timing on it isn't the way that I'm understanding like the hip hop. So I invited him over to the studio. So he's probably going to come over. I think he's going to come by on Saturday before my next gig. And yeah, I had no problem inviting him over.
Yeah, it's amazing to me because I just don't like when I first initially meet somebody, unless they really made a big impact or like they made like a good first impression. Yeah. I'm like, okay, like I fuck with you, you know, like I feel like it takes a lot for me to even, like you said, like open up where I'm like, yeah, I want to hang out with them again, you know, like if they don't stimulate me in my mind or like have a good conversation, I just don't. I don't.
Yeah,
try.
I think our I think it's also the difference in hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when I was younger, the hangout was more like an actual hangout. Now it's like, oh, let's go hang out, let's go have dinner. Now you're kind of just stuck there.
Right.
Right. You can't just like up and leave.
Right.
Like after the game, like, oh man, I'm gonna hear Hey man, I got to run. I forgot. Things happen.
Yeah.
You don't do that like midway through dinner.
Mm-hmm.
No, and you know what you could do every time you go somewhere. First thing you say is, "Hey, I'm just stopping by."
Hey, you planned it though.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, let's meet up at this time, but I'm just stopping by.
Yeah.
I'm just stopping by. Yeah, no, I was, because people have asked me too, like, I feel like you have so many friends, Lonnie, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, honestly, I feel like I don't. I have maybe like a big, like, multiple friend groups that are small versus like just a big group. Because you've seen those like group of people where they have like, they do something every year, or like they celebrate like Easter every year, or they do whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like they celebrate something every single year. They go on a camping trip every year. Or
So we should do a BUplifted Easter egg hunt.
Sure.
I'm down for that.
Whose eggs are we dropping? Whose eggs are we hiding?
Well, yours now.
Yeah, no. I guess because I just think that's really cool that like they can do those kind of things, and I don't know.
Sometimes
I
I
do
think that
do
that's
it.
forced too, because like with my friends, okay, so with you guys are close with me,
Yeah.
right? So I feel like everything that we would want to do doesn't have to be uplifted,
Right.
what's it called? Related.
Mm-hmm.
So we could go to VR or
VR.
like to a VR thing or
Dominican.
like a
A
escape
smash room.
room
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
a smash room. Now, full disclosure, because of the girls, we haven't, but I'm sure we could.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm curious on this. Do you think that it's harder for you to make guy friends than girlfriends?
No, I just think in general.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just sometimes, maybe it's just my headspace, and then I've gotten a lot too that I come off really strong at first, or like my face is just kind of like not welcoming. So I think for sure it's me. So that's why I feel like it's hard.
I will say that I don't like making girlfriends if they have a boyfriend.
I
Like,
can understand why though.
But I'll do the same thing with the guy. Like if a girl meets me, I'm talking to her, and I find out she has a boyfriend, I'll completely alienate her, and then just be like, "Well, I didn't know I was gonna meet my best friend today," and then just leave.
that's his gonna be a line for
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. No, and that's cooler because then you make him feel comfortable to like hang out with her.
Yeah,
So I see why you do it.
but then typically, me and the guy would hang out.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But it didn't work that way. The last person I said that to, like one of,
Was it in this room?
yeah.
Okay.
So she had her son with her. She's like, I didn't know that he was going to be with me today. I was like, Shh, it's all good. Just leave us. All right. I have my best friend with me. You do your thing. And we start playing video games because he's young. He made me open one of my Funko Pops and then he left it here, but he said it was cool. But luckily I have two of the Ryu or Ryu.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he's been asking his mom, he's like, when am I gonna go back and see him and we can go play and he can give me the action figure again.
That's
Yeah,
cute.
I'm looking for some remote control cars.
I see.
Yeah, it's the excuse to like.
Have him.
Yeah. See, I told you it's easy for me to make friends because I'm immature.
I don't think that's it though. It's just the things you bring up.
I just have this thing where it's like, maybe I'm overthinking. I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm going somewhere. Let's say Vince is at Future, or Vince is somebody's like one of the homies is spinning somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
As an example. Then I'll be headed over there. I'm always like, it's almost like an I'm almost like inconveniencing myself by inviting other people, because now I have to kind of
Entertain
them and attend to them,
Yes.
right?
Oh,
And
So wait,
yes.
in the sense that like, let's say if you were going to one of my gigs or one of her gigs, if you brought more people,
no. Like let's say I met.
because I don't invite people when I DJ
No.
because I can't hang out with them.
No. Like let's say today was a meetup, and I met a person at the meetup. We talked the whole night, whatever. Cool dude. exchange Instagrams or Facebooks or whatever. And then, but the very next day, you guys are at, let's say, Tipsy Crow, and I was headed over there.
Mm-hmm.
I 99% of the time, I will not invite that person.
But what if? So okay,
Like even if they say, I used to DJ, blah 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 blah, I wouldn't invite them.
I'm gonna put a hypothetical in your mind.
Okay.
And I'm encouraging you to act upon this if this situation ever presents itself. But let's say you meet an ABG, right? And she likes guys that DJ that have a long beard. I think that it would be nice for you to be like, hey, tomorrow my friend is DJing. He fits that description. He may pleasure your labia.
Cupid.
Yeah.
In that case, if it was an ABG, I would not invite the ABG. I would have intern number 2 invite the ABG for you.
Okay, yeah. As long as it grants me access to her labia.
There's a there would be a technicality if I was the one doing the inviting.
Yeah.
Especially if I never really do it, somebody's gonna notice. Like, why do you invite her but not Stan over there?
There's for sure like a boundary that you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's almost like I don't really know you, but I'm already inviting you to a place where
that's like the beauty of it, because then you won't miss them because you don't know them.
Listen, no, because that's a dick move. Like you end up at a spot, then all the other homies are there. Then now I'm stuck trying to enter, like, not talk to these guys too much because I got this other person here that I don't really know.
Yeah.
Right. So you're stuck in the middle, and you're like,
okay, I've been guilty of this, and I feel so fucked up. And I'm
ghosted him. You ghosted him at the club?
No. I've never done that. But like, so like for example, my baby shower, right? I had a bunch of different groups of people that were there. Yeah. Like different friend groups, people that I've met like through work or through like my friends I've been friends with for a long time, or like, you know, just different points of my life, right? So there's this one person that was there.
Me.
No, not you. And I met this person through my ex, but we became really close, right? And he came, not my ex, the friend. And I was like, shit. I realized he didn't know who to hang out with, because he doesn't hang out with any of my other friend groups, right? And I'm hosting this party, and I'm like, fuck, where do I put this motherfucker? Like, and then, so I get what you're saying, you know, because it's like, I really would wanted them to be there to support, and they wanted to be there too to support too.
It's all his fault. The first thing he should have done is when he walked in, be like, hey, Lonnie, hey, I'm just stopping by.
Right. It's all his fault.
If he felt uncomfortable, he could have left. If he met somebody, he could have just chilled.
Well, quite honestly, that's how I felt at that baby shower too.
Because Ari came late. No,
she did.
Yeah.
And I was like, who the hell is it? So I just stood over there with like Vince and them by the barbecue.
Yeah.
At least I knew somebody.
Right.
You know, I made the most of it.
Yeah.
But really, it was like if they left or they did something, and I was just like walking around the park, I was like, I remember walking my dog in this park because I used to live across the street. You know. Yeah.
No. And I feel so bad too, and that's why like I don't want to make a lot of more friends anymore, because I don't know how to mix everybody together. I think that's my problem too. Like but
baby showers are different because there's always going to be like you invite coworkers that are not necessarily part of your friend group, so they have their own table. But normally the table with the coworkers have other coworkers.
Right.
My other podcast host decided to show up 4 hours later.
Hey, but at least you knew a couple of other people.
Baby showers are just for you to get gifts anyways.
Still. No, but when my mom saw you, she was like, no, when she first, because she came and helped or whatever, she's like, is your podcaster friends coming? Because that'd be fucked up if they don't come. But hey, you like participated, played games and stuff too, and whatever.
I did.
See how there's no stories about me being there?
Yeah, why?
I can't think of.
I think you were working.
What excuse I made up for that?
I think you were working.
That we'll go with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
he
you were
were
working.
working.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. I want to get an adult job so I could have weekends off of during the day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then still be immature at night.
So your next baby shower, if you need a DJ, I could be in the back doing not knowing anybody.
You could have 3 Rev 7s. At your next baby shower.
We'll line them up. Be
Yep.
like, everybody, take a turn.
What the fuck? It's about to be like a DJ battle instead.
You blend one song back and forth.
Literally.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. No. But to go back to the topic, basically, I feel like the easiest way for me to like now, if I were to make friends, is like we have to have do something in common, like a hobby, or else like I don't think I would talk to people.
Yeah. I think like, like the YouTuber meetup, I'd have to meet you at the YouTube meetup several times over.
But I think that would make acquaintances. I don't know if that would actually make friends.
No, you make acquaintances that develop into friendship.
Yeah.
So it's not like, hey man, hey, nice to meet you. By the way, next week, man, we're hanging out over there. You should stop by. I'm not that kind of guy. Because then I'll be like, I know that once they get there, they won't know anybody else. Now I'm like trying to entertain two groups.
Right. Yeah. Have you guys experienced this where like, let's say you're no, you know what? Actually, yes, because this is how this happened. Was
No, I knew all of you guys.
right. So you were the common like denominator for us, right? And then
Well, Ari started it.
okay, yes,
Yeah.
Ari started it, but then we like knew each other, and then Rich came along because you guys knew each other, right? And then I guess you knew Ari too.
I met her once.
Okay, yeah.
That's that YouTuber meetup.
Yeah, at the YouTuber meetup.
YouTuber meetup.
I didn't invite her anywhere after either.
But
I forced her to go.
I've recently have like made more friends, right? And it's because we have one common denominator friend. But for me, I guess it's like I don't know if you guys feel about it or do this too, but I can't hang out with that other. I feel bad to hang out with that other friend if that common denominator friend isn't around. Like I wouldn't do that because I feel like I'm betraying, or like not betraying, but
So basically, what's going on this episode?
Yeah.
Because Ari's not here.
Yeah. So you're doing an episode.
no, but like genuinely hanging out.
Oh, so she doesn't hang out with us. We're just acquaintances on this couch.
Oh my gosh, no. No,
At least I'm
I
on the same
do.
couch.
Yeah, that's why.
Hey, I have.
That's
I
why
have hung
she's
out.
like, if you
Yeah,
have-
when you saw me naked.
No, there
she's
was
like, if you happen to see me at Park and Rec, just wave.
Ew. Just do a.
Yeah. While I'm waiting in line here inside, waiting for your your hot dogs.
I have never sent you to go get my food or get me a drink or anything. I am not that friend. No, but do you know what I mean? Like, for example, like, okay, so, my uncle has a girlfriend that I'm really close with. She introduced me to her best friend, and now I'm like, I love it. Like now we're like a low key trio, right? But I would never hang out with her best friend without her.
So there's rules for that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So I would say that if it is mixed genders, that
Right.
would be I wouldn't do that necessarily. Also, if the reason that we hang out is why if the reason that we hang out as a group is the reason that we're hanging out individually, I wouldn't do that.
But if let's say you send in your group text, go back to the last minute,
Yeah.
and say, hey, you guys, me and Jason are headed to, again, let's say Park and Rec.
Yeah.
This weekend,
Yeah.
right? And you invited everybody,
And that would-
including the bridge, right? And the bridge couldn't come, but
That's
the
free
friend
game then.
can.
I think
Then
that
it's
is
free game.
as long
Okay,
as
that makes sense.
Yeah.
as long as you don't make the plans behind their back.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, no.
Like if we just have this mutual love for like Tony Braxton, and then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, such and such, Tony Braxton has a concert. Do you want to go? But then I don't put like,
Right.
you in that group chat, or I don't ask you first or at the same time, and then me and her are just like sitting there singing "Unbreak My Heart," and
While
then
you're
we
at home
post it.
breaking your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you're just watching it on your on my stories with a box of tissues. It could have been me.
I mean, or you schedule it when you know the other person can't really make it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
yeah, that's
No,
what you
but
did
you're
for
like,
your
hey.
baby shower, right?
No.
So you schedule your baby shower the next time it works.
Yeah.
Oh. Send me your schedule then.
Now that was when you had the weird schedule. It was like
Overnight.
11 to whenever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was really weird.
And you were trying to make it before, but it just wasn't happening.
Yeah.
Was it a Saturday or a Sunday?
Sunday?
It was a Sunday too. So you were delivering in the morning.
Oh God.
So you're trying to beat that middle, trying to get there in the middle.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
That was her foolproof. Okay, he's definitely not coming this day.
you had the schedule.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, it's just the awkwardness at first. I think introducing a person to the friend group is really hard, unless you invite them and they have other friends coming with them, so that you don't necessarily have to entertain both ends at the same time.
Right.
You know, you're not
can,
like
like,
left
jump
at the
back
end.
and forth.
They're not left at the end of the couch with nobody. Because I've been that guy too. Like at one
Yeah.
point, I get invited to like, let's say, like a lot of the initial stuff with party like a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let's go to Tipsy Crow, and then Vince doesn't show up till later. I'm sitting at the edge of the couch just by myself
Yeah.
because I didn't really know anybody
Right.
until I knew everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then you became a DJ and knew everybody.
Well, no.
Oh, so in those, let me ask you this: in those group settings, and this is a little bit off topic, but in those group settings, do you find yourself like alienating yourself as well? Because
Yes.
when there's like when your birthday, the one that you didn't show up to, right?
I was there. I was drunk. Okay,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
So when me and Rich went there, first thing I did was I went straight to the DJ booth because I didn't want to talk to anybody. I just want
Yeah.
to say happy birthday to you, say what's up to Alder, and maybe just hang out for a little bit. But I didn't want to hang out with anybody.
Yeah.
Do you ever find yourself like just doing that? Because I'll go to like, let's say Park and Rec is having a night with good DJs. I'll go, but I'll go straight to the DJ booth
Oh yeah.
and then like just not hang out with anybody other than the DJs.
Oh.
But I would bring, like, I guess for like that type of setting, and it's something that I can have an open invite to. I would bring somebody with me.
Oh, see, I don't like bringing people with me because what if they want to stay and I want to leave?
Oh no, because I talk about the game plan before we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I find myself alienating myself a lot of times just to get a breather.
Yeah. I can understand that too, for sure.
You know, it's like especially club environments. It's just like I 90% of the time I hate the music.
Okay, you know how there's this like trend going around now that says like, when I say, oh, let's go out, I don't mean go out to the clubs now. I mean, like, let's go out and go get something to eat, or like, let's go out and like do an activity together. Like,
Yeah.
we're at that age now. We're just like, I don't want to fucking go there no more.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
just like I think that happens at 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Guilty.
when
Yeah.
you're just like you're done with the clubbing thing,
Yeah.
and it becomes more of an inconvenience
Yeah,
than anything.
for sure.
I agree, and I also like have an alternative. When I would say that I'm going out, it's a similar environment, but then there's activities that are involved where it's a little bit more social. So like on a Friday or Saturday, if you go to Fusion Lounge, you can come and listen to music and talk smack to these guys.
Yeah, which okay, just to hype you up too. When I went there, the first and last time I went there,
Yeah, only.
Yeah, at least you showed up.
Yeah, it's pronounced
did.
only, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yes.
When did you go there? Was I there?
No, that was the first thing I said.
We tried to FaceTime you.
you.
Yeah, we tried
Yeah.
to FaceTime you just so that I could show that she was there.
What?
Yeah.
I called you.
Did I pick up?
No.
Nope.
Where was I?
Sleeping, I'm assuming. Getting it.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, if he was getting it, he would have called me right back. It'd be done in like 2.
well, okay, and you showed up. And
So I
then-
went and like it's actually really chill. I did get a little bit of a like, oh, I feel sick because I haven't been in a hookah lounge in forever.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like, yeah, I mean, it's a really chill environment and like,
See, I would love to DJ for like an actual what I envision as a lounge. That
Yeah.
means I'm just background music. You can dance if you want to, but typically it's just tables where you're not buying a bottle. You just sit down with somebody you bring a drink to.
right.
You know what I'm saying? To me, that's an actual lounge
Right.
where it's like ambient lighting. Like it's very like,
It still gives like a sexy vibe, grown.
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like what the
that one vinyl spot in North Park.
I haven't been in North Park.
it's
in a while.
it's more in the sense that if you were to watch a movie from like the early 2000s, the scene where like Maurice Chestnut would meet like a girl and then they talk, where there's like very very slow subtle like dancing, and then in the background there's other people having fun, but all the people that are sitting down, they're not bottle service, they're just like sipping wine or something like that. Or like the have you been to Onyx on the Neo Soul Nights? See, that would be like the downstairs of Onyx, where it's very loungy, nobody buys bottles, but then like they also have open mic and stuff like that. So something
I
like
see
that.
what you're
That's what
saying.
I would love to do, because then I can be playing like say Janet Jackson or something, but it's a social gathering as opposed to a social
turn up.
media gathering. You know what I'm saying?
How about like friends of friends, like in Chula Vista, where it's like a coffee house.
I'm down for that. Yeah, because
Is it
there's
National
that.
City, no?
Yeah, no, sorry, in National City.
Yeah, there. So for something like that, I would say that is it's a social event, not a social media event.
Yeah.
And I find that clubbing now is more of a social media event than it is a social event. Because like the times that I see people that are sitting in the booth, sometimes they're drinking, but most of the time they're on their phone.
TikToking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another topic.
Yeah,
but
I'm still trying to get my friends to film videos the correct way.
I'm dead.
It's like right before the transition, video ends all the time.
Or they record you when you're looking through your library. It's like, yo, record me when I'm doing something.
When I'm actually mixing two.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
You want me to record now? Tell me when.
Like I like the one that Gerard did for me. The one when he did the slow-mo and he was going, at least I was mixing.
yeah.
You know, it was slow-mo, so there was no audio, but he picked a good song, so thanks, Gerard.
Or it's like you get the bridge, and it cuts off at the chorus when the chorus is supposed to be bumping.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks. Hey man, hey, good job. Anyway, but that's what friends are for.
That's true.
But yeah, no, I mean, I would have to meet you a couple times for me to invite you. But also we have to like click in some way.
Right. Yeah.
It just doesn't like.
But it takes a long time for me to get there. I don't say like a long time.
If you meet somebody with like the right hobbies or interests you, I think it would go quick.
Right.
It's just that, if you have to like fish for it.
Well,
then
it also
probably
has to
isn't.
be the same. It has to have that commonality, not only in the activity, but also in the attitude that you go to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes. And also, like, if we're at two different places in our lives too, I just feel like it's just not going to work. Like someone who's like freshly, in their party stage, it's not someone who I want to hang out with all the time.
Yeah, I mean, they'd probably say no to a lot of the places you'd want to go to also though.
Yeah.
But, I mean, now the way I meet people are like more in casual places in my life. Like art night, like on Thursday nights, art night down on 3rd Street. You've been there. Tender Hooligans or, at the hookah lounge. But it's not necessarily like
Yeah.
at the club.
Yeah,
I'm not meeting
no.
anybody at the club.
No.
I ain't talking to anybody.
I'm about to make some mom friends. I feel like I can see that in my
Are
future.
you part of some mom Facebook groups?
No. No, not yet. No.
You play dates? You guys haven't done play dates yet?
No,
She's gonna be a part of a Facebook group. It says "Carrying Karens."
Karen. No, you haven't done
everything.
play dates. Like meet a couple that have like your kids are the same age, and then go, hey, let's go hang out and have like a.
I mean, yes, but we're already friends. It's not like
It's not like you meet them.
right. Yeah. No. I mean, I've taken my daughter. Okay, I haven't, but my dad has. It's funny. He'll use my daughter and go to like go to Plaza Bonita or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, is that your? No, it's my grandkid." He's like, "Oh wow, yeah, I'm letting her mom, my daughter, have a good day to herself." I'm like, "Why are you like what?"
One of these days, if I'm walking through that mall and I spot your daughter, I'm like, "Oh, such a cute baby." Oh, I'm like, I'll tell your daughter, like, he's lying about your mom.
Yeah, no. Anyway, but yeah, no. I think it's funny that someone else does it, but I don't do it. With my kid.
What is he uses to pick up on chicks?
He has, yeah, and it's funny because he used it with me too. Like he used to take me to Hooters when I was a kid. So now
where does he go and apply? I mean, I'm near the area, so I'm always like
the kid play area.
Should we go to Hooters for research?
Let's do it.
I'm down.
okay.
All I heard was Hooters. So
Yeah.
We'll borrow your kid.
I
I have a child that we can use. She's at my disposal.
Oh
Yeah,
well, my child
according to the Bible.
works at one of the ramen spots in San Diego. She's like a certified bartender there too.
nice.
So maybe she can help me pick up girls at the bar.
You can't pick up anybody.
Hey,
Pick up for
I'll pick up girls for Vince.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, ABG, are you interested in bearded
Long
DJs
distance.
that work out? Photographers?
Mm-hmm.
And he'll do that to your punani.
Yep.
Keep you in focus.
Yeah, no. I mean, but it sounds like on this side we can agree that it's kind of low key hard to maintain the friendship, while this one's over here like, yeah, let's be friends.
No, it's
Well,
not,
because okay, you got to also understand when you have when you have an abundance of something, you don't care as much. So like, yeah, I'll meet a lot of people, and if they don't turn from an acquaintance to a friend, I really don't care.
okay, so
I have enough friends.
let me ask you something. Let me give you a scenario.
Okay.
Yesterday you met like that guy. Let's say you met some guy yesterday, like that guy at the gym,
Aaron.
your best friend or whatever.
Well, the actual one like today, or the one that I actually met yesterday.
Whatever the guy at the gym with the Tesla.
Oh, okay. Because the guy from yesterday had a Porsche.
Okay. Okay, the guy with a Tesla.
Okay.
Okay, and tomorrow
Uh huh.
you're gonna be at the Tipsy Crow because Party Like a Mother is spinning. It's gonna be DJing.
Well, I can't meet anybody because I am her. I'm her everything.
No.
I have to set up. I have to. Okay. Okay. Let's go with this part.
Okay.
Release the technical stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get away from that.
Okay.
And then you're going over there, and you know that Lonnie's gonna be there.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be there. Intern number 1, and the rest of those people are gonna be there.
Mhm.
Do you invite? Do you invite the your best friend that you met today?
No,
Why not?
because he lives in LA.
No, I'm saying
If he was to live, like, let's say he lives here, someone that you just met.
and he's like, and you're like, oh yeah, and then somehow you mention, oh yeah, you might.
I'm gonna go kick it here.
So I don't see why I wouldn't, because
no, okay, no, because there's a follow up to that. Let's say you did.
okay, Can I tell you how I would invite them, or do you want to say your follow up first?
I'm gonna follow up first because
Okay.
because it doesn't really matter how you invite them.
Okay.
Right. I don't. In my head, it doesn't. How do you balance the attention you're giving once you're there? Because you have the one friend that you invited personally
That doesn't know any of us.
that doesn't know any of us, but then there's us.
Oh, I don't divide it. I distribute. So I'll introduce like if I were to introduce him to you, I would try to find something common where you guys can talk, right? If I don't see you guys getting along, I'll find somebody else to distribute to. Because I can always be the fallback.
Oh, well, yeah. See, I don't think I have the patience or not necessarily maybe the patience. I don't have the intuition to recognize that. So I would always like think that it's my job to entertain him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't go like, oh hey, there's my friend Vince, blah blah. He owns this, and then I turn like 5 minutes later, I turn around and you're off somewhere else, and I got to go back, and then reintroduce him to other people. That's what I'm talking about. Like I don't. That to me that becomes more like a burden to me.
Oh, okay.
So then I would avoid inviting him to avoid that whole entire situation.
So like let's say that we're doing this as a so first off, I wouldn't invite him because I don't know him well enough. Because the reason that I'm gonna kick it with him again is because he understands marketing, and he was talking about websites and stuff like that. So I'm gonna hang out with him, and we're gonna do like a coffee meetup or whatever, and we're gonna talk about a couple of things. But that has nothing to do with going partying, right? That has nothing to do with like going to the club or something like that. Now, if you were talking about yesterday, well, he's DJ'd before. So I might say, hey, do you want to come? I'm going to be with my friends. Some of them DJ, and we're going to be at Tipsy Crow. Be like, oh, if he says, I haven't been there for a while, blah, blah, I'll be like, yeah, come through. And then there's a commonality where I can introduce him to you guys. But if we're just talking about, like, let's say, photography stuff, I wouldn't invite him to a nightclub event.
Because there's no commonality.
Yeah, there's no commonality. Now, if it was a nightclub event, but then Edwin was there because he does photography, I might talk to him, or I might bring him along and just be like, hey, you know what? Can I have you guys do backup for me if somebody needs to open the studio, and then you guys can talk about the studio. But I'm not gonna just bring somebody that could be alienated because there's no commonality or whatever.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, but that's. I guess I just don't make friends.
Same. Like for me personally, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, even like, you know, what you said, like you find the commonality in your meeting separate from. I just. To me, that's like, it's.
So it could. I think I understand where you're coming from, and honestly, I don't know how to put that into words. But let me ask you this: if you become friends with somebody and it becomes a long-term friendship, out of the years that you could potentially know them, isn't one day of like getting something wrong worth it? You know, what if I did meet somebody and then I brought them around you guys, and then it was like, oh, we don't have anything in common. It's like, okay, cool, we'll do our own thing then. Going forward, I can sacrifice and be okay with missing out on a whole day.
But like I feel like I'm also that friend though. Like let's say you did invite somebody who we don't have much in common, but you invited them. Like let's just say for that scenario, I'd be like, oh hey, like I would actually just have a conversation with them. Just because I don't want them to feel awkward.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I won't be like, oh yeah, you should come hang out with me again, or like come hang out with us again. Like I'm gonna leave that up to you.
So I mean, like intern number 1 would be like that, you know, like she keeps to herself, but then she's gonna make sure that people feel welcome.
Yeah.
You know, like as big time as Party is, she's still very friendly.
Yeah.
Especially with somebody that's new, she'll make sure that they're going to be at least comfortable. So even if they are alienated, we have friends that are still going to be like, and worst case scenario, I'll be that friend.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, that's too much work.
No, it's not really. I think if you actually, if I put it down on paper, let's say, it seems like a lot of work, but really it's as simple as what Vince says. If I have to almost be like, there's that commonality, and I'll be honest with a lot of the stuff that I do, and I don't want to. I've been trying to reword it in my head this whole time, but I don't want to sound conceited or arrogant in a way. But a lot of times when I'm talking to people, they don't mentally stimulate me, like they can't catch up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like it's very. So there has to be like that one like dead set like commonality that I can attach myself to, and that's basically what becomes the basis of our friendship, and then from there it branches off to different things.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know, because
sure.
you know, like a lot of the skaters I've met have been pretty fucking dumb. Right? But we all skated. So that was a commonality. Yeah. I wasn't gonna go meet them for coffee at or go on a trip to go like a museum and looking at like history of man or whatever.
Because they're not into it.
Yeah, but we skated, so that's like the basis of our friendship, and from that there's different other interests that may be.
You skate? Oh, bro, let's go watch Wicked. Okay.
You're like, hey, bro, you skate? Yeah. Oh, I love musicals too.
Yeah.
Like,
what's your favorite musical? Stomp the Yard? Mine too.
Stomp the Yard?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a good movie.
It's a good musical. Same as Pitch Perfect and Drumline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys feel the same way, let us know how you guys make your friends. Do you comment things? No comment things?
Well, especially when you're older.
Yes,
I will
older.
say this. I think because I'm stupid, I make friends easy.
You're not
Because
stupid.
everybody needs a dumb friend.
with that, and everybody understands me. You know what I'm saying?
No, you lost me there. You lost.
No, they're on the same. They can be on the same mental level.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to be rocket scientist.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could be. I'm a child. That's
Okay,
what he's basically saying.
Okay. Now,
Well,
you're
that's also why
connecting.
I'm good at like or at least I'm told that I'm good at my customer service job, because I deal with a lot of technical stuff, but I am too dumb to use that vocabulary.
So you Barney style it.
Oh yeah, because like my friend earlier today, like another friend, we're working out and he was all like, if you really want to grow your biceps, you want to do this movement because it's all connected to your broccoli coriolicus. I was like, dude, say forearm. Right? It's
You
like
just-
barocolio oriolicus,
I don't even know.
brachial cor
Brachioles.
brachiolis lacolis. Something like that, right?
Yes.
Well, can't he just say forearm?
Well, I mean, you can, but when you're in depth and all that stuff, yeah.
He's a doctor, so like, and
Well,
I,
that
makes more
fuck?
sense.
and I told him, he's all like, dude, sorry,
Well,
I keep forgetting.
Well, it's like somebody called me earlier because they hurt their knee, right? We all know who it is.
Yeah.
And I was explaining, I was like, yeah, there shouldn't be anything wrong because your patellar tendon is connected to your tuberosity. And in my head, I was going, does she know where that is?
Yeah.
Just point. Just
I was
tell me
like-
this thing.
I was like, yeah, you could have damaged. You could have, you could have fractured or cracked your patella. But then there's your patellar tendon that's there. Is your patella mismatch or anyway? And I was like,
Isn't that just a pancake with Nutella?
I was like,
That's really good.
Couldn't I just say kneecap?
Yeah.
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 I mean, The thing is, like, that's how you learn it.
Yeah,
as a doctor.
And I've also told my friend, he's all, dude, I feel so bad because I want you to understand what I'm telling you. And I was like, dude, I get that you have a group of friends that, or you have your peers that you constantly talking to like this. I feel bad that you have to dumb it down for me. And then he was all like, oh, dude, don't feel bad. I feel bad. And I was like, no, because I talk about DJing. I talk about photography a lot. And if I were to have the conversations that I have with my peers to you and you don't understand that, you could be lost too. But luckily, I have a 3rd grade reading level. So I use small words a lot. So I think that's why people can relate to me.
Yes, Vince.
I'm also not intimidating. Like, they'll look at me and like, he's safe. He's not going to take my girl.
But really, Mr. Steel girl.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. I know you wouldn't.
How many minutes were we in?
A lot of minutes.
All of them?
All of them?
Yeah. I think we done did it.
Yeah.
Per.
We're at what?
Period.
We're in
102.
Oh, good. Perfect.
Period.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Period, King.
For real, for real.
Yes,
Yeah.
King.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Let us know in the comments what you guys think about trying to make friends.
Trying to make friends. Is it more of a hassle than it is like how Lonnie and I feel are compared to Vince, where Vince just makes friends, and I always think about
Best
like having to
friends.
invite these fuckers.
All right, guys. But thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys on the next episode. Bye.
Bye.